And when you first log in, at the top left, you are going to see a circle and your name. It's a circle. It's up there, top left. My right, your left. So that is your profile picture. And we're going to talk for just 1 second on profile pictures. Profile pictures. So guys, it's important to remember that this profile picture is not like your personal Facebook, and it's not like your Snapchat picture, and it's not like the screen that you save for when your buddy calls. This is a professional picture. Now, am I saying you got to go and pay somebody to do professional headshots or something like that? No. But I am saying to be mindful. The word of the day, mindful. Be mindful that if you host an event and we put a page up to the event and it's talking about the event host, this is the picture that's going to be shown. Now, do you want that to be like you all, keg stands? Exactly.
No,
do you want not even that there's anything wrong with going and having a good time for some people. I get, that's not what we're not downing somebody's lifestyle. We're saying remember and be mindful that could turn off a good portion of some leads. So just keep that in mind. If you're hosting an event, or let's say you make the top 10 and your picture's on the front page, or let's say that you, guys, once the campaign launches, there's some really cool stuff that happens with your picture, including like things like email signatures and stuff like when somebody's going through a process and they click that they want to learn more information, it drops in your picture and info, and right there, and it says contact Nikita, right? Contact Nikita for more information. If they land on that and they see you being ridiculous, they may go, that's not what I'm looking for. Next, when you are up there, to do that, you click this little drop down right here. See it? And then you click on profile. It's going to take you to the profile page. Now, we are aware of this oval that's occurring right here. That is not a circle. See, that is an oval. It's an oblate spheroid. So when you are in here, guys, you edit that by clicking edit avatar right here and then going through the process of uploading a picture. It's super, super simple, but you'll want to upload your picture. Next is about me. And again, mindfulness. This is it probably should be more about bio than about me. You would want to write this from a third-party perspective. Nikita is not I am. Cool? So you want to write this as though it's someone else writing about you, not you writing about yourself. The reason is, again, later on, that bio can be pulled in to event pages. It can be pulled in for, like, if you're on the top 10, somebody can hover and find and see you and then read about, they can learn about you. So mindfulness. If you, here's something that is important to remember. Truthful, yet don't be afraid to talk about that you're pretty cool, right? You have to, talk about your accomplishments, talk about your achievements, talk about things that you've done, and don't be scared, because we're taught our whole lives not to brag, right? Don't be braggy, don't be, conceited or arrogant. I used to say, I am not conceited. Conceited is a flaw, and I am perfect. So you guys get it, though, right? Don't be afraid to list that, don't be scared of your achievements. But also, please be truthful. Like me, I would be like, Harvard doctorate, stayed at a Holiday Inn Express.
Last night.
Yep. And so that's your about me. Next is some social links. Here's the cool thing about social links. If you want to link to your social profile, put it in there. If you don't. Next is personal info and display name and address. Guys, this address is a corporate data field. It is not, nobody knows your address.
Nobody's coming to your house.
Moving on down, email and phone. Guys, these fields are pulled through.
It has to be something professional, right? Please don't put anything on there that I would, if you can keep your name, but you also want to have a separate email, not something that you use all the time. It's very difficult to separate the two. So have an email that you specifically use for your marketing business, and all those leads come into that.
Yep. Phone number, guys, that can be, if you want to use your cell phone number, great, fine and dandy. If you don't want to use your cell phone number and you want to use like a Google Voice or a Ring Central or something like that, also great, fine and dandy. I do give people my cell phone number. I used to never give somebody my cell phone number. I do, like lots of people have my cell phone number, but when I'm doing my business, I call from our business line, right? I'm not going to call for business calls from my cell phone. And when somebody calls in for business, I prefer them to call my business line. Make sense? So if you want that to go to a specific place, guys, Grasshopper, Ring Central, Google Voice, there's lots of them. So what it's set to do, and here's one of the cool things about the way that they built the system, guys, is all of the pages that use this information pull from the database. So if you've had 30 events, and all of those events had your old picture, your old email, and your old phone number, and then you go in your back office and you update that information, all of those pages, if somebody was to go to one of those old event pages, they would all have the new information on them because it pulls it from the database. So it's an easy way. Just put that anywhere.
It's fine. I would.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Just leave it. It's fine.
It's fine.
So it's a really great way to manage your kind of online information. How many of you guys have been like, oh man, I wish I wouldn't have had that profile, or I wish I would have never uploaded that picture, or something like that? The cool thing about it is you can change. All right. So that is your profile. Any questions on your profile?
So, a really great tool is to have a bio buddy.
Bio buddy.
A bio buddy where you question me, ask me questions about me and who I am, and then piece something together. You can also Google it, and I'm going to put a note on that too, of some really great ideas of professional bios, right? What you don't want is something really long and drawn out, not boastful, but telling what you've done. Like I said, having a bio buddy is a lot easier. Ask a bunch of different questions and then have them write it about you, because you'd be amazed at what somebody else can come up with. It's pretty awesome. Are you guys working on your stuff online? Talk about certain things. I'm not talking about politics. I'm not talking about religion. It's not that I don't have a feeling or a thought on it, but in this day and age, it's not like how it used to be where people could agree to disagree and be respectful. Now, if you don't agree with me, you hate me. Like, kill me and my kids type of thing. It's a little bit crazy in the world that we live in now. So, be very mindful of who you want to show up as and that you're consistent in that. If you have a professional picture, you can still talk about yourself. A lot of times people do business with you because they like you.
Carlos began his life as an entrepreneur in the automotive world, buying and selling wholesale vehicles. After 20 years in the industry, he knew that his skills could transfer from the auto industry into the real estate space. With his 2 children grown and moving into their own lives, he decided it was time to expand his horizons. He has since opened a marketing company that is contracted on behalf of a nationwide real estate investment education company to assist with student enrollments.